The garden shed began, really, as just this door. We found it at a building recycling center in Northeast Portland and knew we had to have it. For a door, it was really nothing that extraordinary. Deep forest green on one side, faded white on the other, 6 panels of glass. But I liked its solid heft, the way the hardware worked. It felt well built and true. I did nothing with that door for 2 years, until one day the vision of a garden shed came to mind. I gathered materials, 3 recycled windows, lumber from old pallets, and the shed became real. And at its center, this green door. The shed has become more than a place to hang tools and start vegetables. There is something in the small space. The smell of old pine and dug fir, garden earth. It's my father's old hammer hanging from the wall. A primitive phone pulled from my great-grandmother McDonald's old home in Oklahoma. All of this is somehow reassuring, comforting. It feels more temple and sanctuary at times than garden shed. This song in the background was born in the garden shed. I call it the shed in open sea. At first, there was just one note, then another, and another, and finally a tune emerged. Now that I have retired from what seems like a lifetime of teaching, this shed feels like it's about to become my next classroom. Maybe I'll retreat there, as I sometimes do now, to write memoir, daily notes, life instructions for my dear granddaughters, Cora, Grace, and Ellie. Maybe I'll be there as a student, listen to the lecture of November rain on the tin roof, read a tutorial on the proper time to plant sugar snap peas, hear the shared prophecy of the blue jay from his hemlock branch pulpit. There is much to learn here. I will miss the regular classroom, the kids and their stories, the electric hum and buzz of the American high school. But I am excited about the opportunities ahead. A student once asked me, "Mr. Whitten, were you a hippie?" I replied with an incredulous look of shock and asked, "Were? Once a hippie, always a hippie." I think it's the same for teaching. Once a teacher, always a teacher. And if teachers truly honor their calling, once a teacher, always a student. Ultimately, life is a series of choices. What we build around and what we leave behind. A door found may turn into a building. A note found may turn into a song. A profession found may turn into a calling. Any door may lead to a sanctuary. Any moment is an opportunity to teach or learn. Any room may be a class. Everything we build lasts.